little something to uplift your spirit. Turn your radios all the way up. Roll your windows down.
I'm moving on. You can dim my light, you can pray for my downfall every night, yeah. See, this truth makes me high. I'm a rocket till I die. I take my wings and fly high. You can't wear me down. This lonely road is very long. I pray Yahweh keeps me strong, cause with him there can be no wrong. You can't wear me down.
See, I could fall or drown in self-doubt, or stand on my feet and pull myself out. Yeah. If I was weak, I'd throw the towel in easily, or take a second look to see what life is teaching me, and embrace it boldly. No rush, I take it slowly. If I go off the path, then I pray you show me. I was blessed with talents, and I accept the challenge. Life's a tightrope wall, somehow I kept it balanced. And when they tried to wear me, I knew that y'all would spare me. I kept the law, I'm not sure that some of y'all can hear me, but I'm not surprised. Failure is not advised. Can't walk a mile in my shoes, my man, you're not your size. Take these words and share it, go let your mother hear it. If he's down with the soul, he'll lift a brother's spirit. And to the precious sisters, music was made to lift us. Touch our spirit at times if it's based in scriptures. And never say that your hope is done. Your faith is built, every obstacle you overcome. Count your blessings, cause life is a precious gift. Praise to Yahweh and the greatest king that ever lived. Yahweh Shai.
See, this truth makes me high. I'm a rocket till I die. I take my wings and fly high. You can't wear me down. This lonely road is very long. I pray Yahweh keeps me strong, cause with him there can be no wrong. You can't wear me down. Yeah. Wear me down.
What's up, Israel? Shalom, shalom, shalom. Welcome to another edition of Maccabeestv. It's your brother, Priest Danyaahla, Lions of Israel, Maccabees Alliance Council. Thank y'all for joining me this afternoon. I'm just doing an impromptu video. I saw something earlier that kind of tickled me and made me laugh. Some of you may have seen it, but the majority of you probably did not see it. So I want to watch it together with you guys. You guys can leave your comments on the comment board and let me know what you think. I need my moderators, those of you that are my moderators, I need y'all to be heavy on the comment boards right now. We're going to get all the haters up out of here. All right. So today's topic we're going to talk about is hating. A lot of y'all don't know, maybe some of you do know, maybe some of you don't know. One of the more prominent people in the Kemetic community has changed her stance, and she's now a Hebrew Israelite. How many of y'all know about that? The sister that calls herself Empress Sekhmet has embraced her heritage as a Hebrew Israelite. She's left the Kemetic science alone completely. How many of y'all know that? So, of course, my good brother, I love him to death, brother Saneter, he does a video last night, and he is, well, let me just tell y'all, let me let y'all know exactly. I'm going to give y'all a brief commentary on what Saneter was saying last night. This is basically what Saneter was saying last night, or whenever the hell he did this video. I don't know exactly when he did it, but this is pretty much what he was doing. That's pretty much that's pretty much what he was doing. That was it. These guys is salty as hell because the sister has embraced her heritage as a Hebrew Israelite. They are salty, family. They are upset. And I watched this video and I laughed all the way through. But there were some very, very important points that were made during the video that I would like to address. That's the reason why I'm doing this video right now. I'd like to address certain things, all right? Now, the sister has joined the ISUPK, which I'm not a member of the current ISUPK. I'm a member of the original ISUPK, but not the current incarnation of ISUPK. Nonetheless, I don't camp bang, as y'all know. So the sister joined the ISUPK, but the fact of the matter is she embraces her heritage as an Israelite. So as far as I'm concerned, if she's Israel, then I'm good with her. So what we're going to do is we're going to watch this video, and we're going to listen, and we're going to see what's being said, and I'm going to address the points point by point by point. All right, let's go. Let's watch this video. Let me just make sure. I want to say peace and shalom to everybody that's in the comment boards. Thank y'all for joining me this afternoon. I don't intend on this video being very, very long. I want to get right through it. So I want to thank everybody again for joining. Just give me 1 second. Let me just make sure that everything is the way it should be. And then we're going to get right into this video. I thought it was funny. Like I said, I laughed almost the whole way through the video. It was that funny to me. It really was. All right. 1 second. All right. Right. Indeed. So let's go. All right. Everything looks good. So let's go. Let's go ahead. Let's have a little fun. Let's watch this video and let's see what's exactly being said. All right. Make sure y'all can see what I'm seeing, and then we good to go. All right. All right, let's go. Here we go.
Hold on real quick, because I got to bust one of my moderators' ass. I love her, but I got to bust her ass right quick. I am Sekhmet. You know damn well you don't believe in no damn scoop God. I am Sekhmet. You do not believe in no damn Jesus. You do not believe in no Bible, Sekhmet. So cut it out. Cut the foolishness out. You know they are not fucking with Jabari when it comes to the history, because most of the Hebrews have no history.
Okay, well, my first question to you, my good brother Saneter, you my brother, I love you. What do you mean that we don't know history? I'm gonna go for say that you don't know history either. I've questioned you on history many times, and every time that I ask you something about history, you stuck. You are stuck. So I don't even know what you're talking about. Let's just keep it real. Let's go.
They don't know how to research. They don't know how to come out the. Come on, Sekhmet. Captain Tazoriak still believes that the sky is going to crack and men is going to come down from the heavens and save us. Are you telling me, I am Sekhmet, that you are now subscribing to those teachings, Queen?
You just seem like really upset that the sister embraces her Hebrew Israelite heritage. You seem really bothered by that. Why is that? I don't understand. I don't understand. Let's go.
Come on, talk to me. Hold on. My sister's going backwards. She says she's an Israelite. Oh man, don't make me. Now, Empress, you want to debate? Don't make me bring somebody. Hold on, brother. It's all right. It's all in love. I love it. I love this. Don't make me bring you out to debate. I am for Sekhmet. Because I know you love the debate. You love the debate. Now you might get beat up now trying to defend this. Damn.
So you mean to tell me as soon as the sister embraces her Hebrew Israelite heritage, the minute she does that, the first thing that you come with is she has to have a debate. Why must she have a debate? What's the purpose of her having a debate simply because she changed her perspective? I don't understand that. Give the sister a chance to learn and grow in what she's embracing right now. Why are you trying to bring her out to have a debate? It's like, what did you lose by her becoming a Hebrew Israelite? That's what I don't understand. Why are you so bothered about the fact that she no longer subscribes to Kemet and now she's an Israelite? I don't understand. The first thing that comes to your mind is you want her to have a debate. Yeah, I understand you on your Don King stuff, man, but this is a joke. This is a joke.
You going backwards, Queen? So you threw away the red, black, and green? Are you telling me?
Wait, let's go back. I got a question about that right there. Let's watch that again. Let's watch that again.
Because I know you love the debate. You love the debate. Now you might get beat up now trying to defend this. Damn, you going backwards, Queen? So you threw away the red, black, and green? Are you telling me you threw away Marcus Garvey, Dr. Khalid Muhammad? Huh?
Okay, wait a minute now. Let's talk about that for a second. You said that by her embracing her Hebrew Israelite heritage, she threw away the red, black, and green. That's problematic. Let me tell you why. Now, the ISUPK, as well as my camp, Lions of Israel, whatever, we don't necessarily embrace or call ourselves RBG Hebrews. We do not. However, you do have Israelites that do embrace the red, black, and green, like Divine Prospect, shout out to him. Like my brother D Red, shout out to him. Like my brother James Cassell, shout out to him. Like my brother Michael Edwards, shout out to him. Those are Hebrew Israelites that embrace the red, the black, and the green. Now, what's happened in the community is you have a lot of Pan-Africanists that also embrace Kemetic science. So you guys now have automatically co-opted or taken over the red, black, and green. And now you're saying that if you're not dealing with Kemet, you can't be red, black, and green. You can't be Pan-Africanist. My question to you is, at what point in history was the ancient Egyptians Pan-Africanists? At what point did they love all of Africa? What point in history is that? That never existed. That never existed. So that's some BS. You don't own the red, black, and green. You can't tell somebody because they're an Israelite, they cannot embrace the red, black, and green. I may not do it. ISUPK, which she's a part of, may not do it. But you can't tell somebody that you as Kemetic people own the red, black, and green. You do not. That's some nonsense. So you're just making this shit up as you go along, man. She took the Kemetic thing and threw it in the trash, and you guys are mad. And I told Tazariak I was going to get on you. And I told you, I texted you today and told you I'm going to get on you about this. Let's go.
The Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Wow, man. Come on, sister. You're going backwards. You're going backwards, baby. You believe in the sky daddy now. Come on. Come on now. Is she on the phone? No. I see my sister. She's in the chat. Tribe Judah. She's Tribe Judah now. I got you. Hey, shout out to my sister. It's all good, man. Shout out to the queen. I still love her.
Look, sorry. You tag down somebody that's trying to bring people together, though, bro.
Brother, I try to bring people together. What you talking about? See, you can't get confused. Hold on, don't get confused because we debate information. We are not debating each other. We are debating the knowledge. Sometimes the people take it past the knowledge. So come on, brother. That's what I've been doing. Shit, I'm gonna have to get Dr. Ma'at on Sekhmet.
Why you have to get Dr. Ma'at on Sekhmet? Why do you gotta sick somebody on a sister because she said she's not dealing with the Kemetic science anymore? Now you gotta get somebody on her. Why? I don't understand. Why are you so upset? I don't understand. This is funny to me. Like I said, when I watched this, I was laughing because he's laughing, but as y'all watch the video, he's dead serious. They hurt behind this thing. They're hurt behind this thing. Watch.
Shit, you already know what's gonna go down on that one.
This is the one question I wanted to ask. This is the one question I wanted to know.
Yeah.
When the fuck y'all gonna be Saneter to set back on the scene, man? Cause that nigga was the nigga that woke me up. I said, a real nigga like this. Yeah, listen.
Your lone Israel, they said that you said that they're sick right now. Keep watching. They are sick. They are upset. Watch. He gonna get her on the phone, and you're gonna see they are upset. They're mad. And so I was laughing, watching, and afterwards I was laughing so much. I texted him and told him, "I'm gonna get at you about this. This is funny. Let's keep watching."
And that depends on them, brother. That depends on them.
Come on, Saneter, man. You know that was the realest nigga on the scene, man.
I would say I was the realest. I was the realest brother on the scene.
We all drink. We all smoke, bro. But you can't put that on him, man.
Brother, I didn't cast the brother out. He chose to break out. I didn't do that. I mean, I ain't got no problem with him. I moved on, brother. I moved on already.
So you gonna put him back on the thing?
Brother, listen, brother, I done moved on already.
I ain't got nothing to do with Saran Suntari. I have nothing to do with him. But I'm just saying, bro, like I switched on everything all my life. The reason I started watching videos when I see that nigga cussing on nigga with you. And that's when I started watching more.
Yeah, but see the difference. But check it out, though, brother. But check it out. But check it out, brother. He did it on tape. I did it in real life, my brother. We do it in real life. Captain Tazariak, me, a few of the brothers. We do it in real life, face-to-face action. We don't just do it on video, brother. We don't do it on video. We do it in real life. They bow down and kiss the boot in real life.
Okay, so let's talk about that. And I know I'm gonna assume you're gonna be honest. Whether you with it or you're not with it, because I know there's a big divide in Israel about us making white people bow down and kiss our boots. That comes from Israelites. The first ones to do that was the heads of One West. They were the first ones to make white folks get on their knees in the middle of the street and bow down and kiss boots. Saneter, you know, and you've admitted to us before that you got that from us. Let's keep it real. Whether you agree with it, Israel or not, you got that from us. You have learned a lot from the Israelites. A lot. Let's keep going.
Big difference.
I respect that. I respect that. I respect that. I respect that.
Yeah, that's right.
Let me know when y'all gonna do them dirty again, because I want to be there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For real. Look, look, this is another thing I want to say. Now, I be getting this truth, and my lady, she one of them country girls. You know what I'm saying? She from Durham, North Carolina. And she wears weaves and lace fronts and all that. And I be trying to talk, and she just be like, whatever, nigga, whatever, nigga. And I'm like, yo, come on, man. Like, and it's to the point I don't believe it, man. So what you think I should do with that?
Oh, say that again?
My lady doesn't believe. She's a country ass girl that thinks the white man is Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she wear lace front. She goddamn cussing me out every fucking minute. And when I talk to you, she don't even like watching. Yo, I watch your show all the time. And she cusses me out when I watch your show. You see what I'm saying?
Brother,
to the point.
Get some handcuffs, brother. Handcuff her ass to the radiator, brother. And turn on one of mine. Turn on the video where she can't move. Turn that shit up loud where she gotta hear it. And make her stay there and watch it, brother. You know? Yeah, man. But now, on a serious note, you just gotta teach her slowly, brother. That's all. Just teach her slowly, man. Just teach her slowly. So I want to thank you for calling in, my man. I want to thank you, my brother. I appreciate you calling in, fam.
All right, much love, y'all.
All right, peace. Oh, man. All right. Now, family, our sister, Empress Sekhmet, has crossed over to the Hebrew Israelites. So that means she have dropped the red, black, and green flag. And
why does that mean that? I don't understand. I'm going to ask you again. Why does that mean that? Now, granted, again, some camps don't accept the red, black, and green, like ISUPK, like myself, like other camps, but some camps do. Are you insinuating that you have to be on the Kemetic side in order to be dealing with the red, black, and green? Because Marcus Garvey wasn't dealing with Kemet. You do know that, right? You do know that the people that put together the red, black, and green flag were not dealing with Kemet. Let's get that out the way. That's real talk. So I don't know what it is you're talking about. Let's go.
And you got one up for the Hebrews. They stole one of our soldiers. It's all good. It's all fair game in war.
So we stole one of y'all soldiers, and you sound a little upset about that. Oh, this is funny. Yeah, you guys are hurt behind that. I don't understand. Let's go. Let's keep going.
You know, when you come in and you defeat one and you take somebody out. So we had a weakling. We had a sister who was weak, who wasn't grounded, who wasn't strong in her belief, who wasn't strong in her faith, who have now became a Hebrew Israelite. No more red, black, and green. No more black power because they don't believe that.
But you're wrong. I just told you. Divine Prospect, D. Red, James Cassell, Michael Edwards, and many others, they still embrace the red, black, and green and their heritage as Israelites. So that is That is incorrect. And again, the red, black, and green was not created for Kemet. The ancient Egyptians were not Pan-Africanists. They did not love all Africans like what you guys teach. That's not true. If it is, you got to show me that. I want to see that in some ancient primary records. Let's continue.
They don't believe in the red, black, and green. They believe that God is going to come and save our people. So this is what our Empress Sekhmet is now saying to us. And I just got to go and get, you already know, Dr. Ma'at. Woo! And I know she ain't going to never flip the script. Dr. Ma'at ain't going to never flip the script, family, because why? She's strong in her belief. She knows better. Dr. Ma'at knows her history. Family, she knows her history. Trust me when I tell you that. She knows her history. She knows who she is.
Wait, let's stop right there. Let's stop right there. Shout out to Dr. Ma'at, because I met the sister a couple of times, and she's a nice sister. Like, personality-wise, she's a nice sister. So I have nothing bad to say about the sister. But you said that she knows her history. She knows who she is. Now, she embraces Kemetic science. Here's my problem, what you said. She knows who she is. The majority of teachers on your platform, with you standing right there with the camera, in their face, have told you they know that they are not bloodline Egyptians. I've heard Reggie tell you to your face, he is not saying he is an Egyptian. He said he accepts Kemetic science, but he's not Egyptian. I heard him tell you that. I have heard Jabari tell you that he accepts Kemetic science, but he's not an Egyptian. And others have told you that. There's a few people on your platform, a few prominent teachers that have told you that they know that they know that they're not Egyptians. It's just you. You seem like you're the only one that didn't get the memo. You are not an Egyptian. The sister Sekhmet, she got the message. She got the message. You ain't get the message yet. Let's go.
So when you know who you are, oh man, so goddamn, we got a hell of a year. We had Sarah Superseti fell back from the Kemetic, and he joined the Pharaoh team and went against his teachers. Now we got another strong system, man. This is, oh man.
Listen to this dude. Hey, listen, hey. All right. Let's go.
Man, what's going on? What kind of goddamn power these brothers got over there, man? Let me see. Let me get my sister on the line. Let me see what's happening here. And now you know she can't no longer come out and protest. She got to be submissive in the house. She can't come out because the Hebrews don't want their women outside. Out there on that right, going at the, they don't want that. You gotta sit back, just cook us some goddamn meal, yo. That's what you do. You ain't teaching. Matter of fact, get your ass off the internet. Stop going back and forth now. This shit is crazy. Man, I never would have thought one of our strong ones would go out like that. Hey, I'm only keeping you real, man. I respect you, my sister, and I love you. But goddamn, you can't fall off like that. You gotta be strong in what you believe in. You gotta represent that goddamn flag. That red represents the blood of our ancestors. That's what that blood means. That's what that red means.
Yeah, but the Egyptians, you told me you represent Kemet. The ancient Egyptians did not represent that flag. You contradicted yourself. The ancient Egyptians did not represent the red, black, and green. So you just all over the place. You were just all over the place, man. Oh man, let me go ahead.
You know, that red represents the blood of our ancestors, sister. And so for you to drop that to pick up a spoon, God, that's crazy. Like, come on, what? Your ancestors now is Jesus and Moses and Abraham? Is that what you're telling me? That your ancestors have become, you switched them from, because see, I'm kicking real shit, and y'all know this is real shit. Your ancestors have switched from Marcus Garvey.
Marcus Garvey was not Kemetic. Marcus Garvey was not Kemetic.
To Khalid Muhammad, from Khalid Muhammad to Jesus, to Abraham, to Moses? For real? For real, for real? I need you to tell me that. I need you to really say that so I can really go in. Come on, family. Dang. That's going to be a heavy blow tomorrow. It's going to be a talk. We're going to have to talk. Call in, Sekhmet. I need you to call in. Matter of fact, let me call you. See if you got that heart like you used to have. You know when you call in. Black power, black power, black motherfucking power. Everybody know the Sekhmet. Call, y'all. We gonna call Sekhmet right now to see if my sister gonna pick up. Or if she got duties that don't pick up and don't talk. Let's see. Here we go. We calling her right now. Come on, baby, pick up. Black power. Shalom. What happened to black power, sis? Come on, man. I'm not laughing, man. This shit is serious. What happened to black power, sis?
All right, y'all know. Sorry. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. What happened to black power, sis? All right. Enough said. Let's go. Let's go.
What's up, Saneter? How are you?
Oh, no. Hold on, man. This is not the Sekhmet we know, y'all.
Up, 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 up. Okay, enough said. I ain't gonna prolong it. Y'all get the message.
Come on, give us your greeting, Queen.
Oh, Saneter, you know what it is. ISUPK, no.
Oh, man.
What's cracking?
Damn.
Look at his face. Yo, they are salty. Yo, behind the laughs, y'all, they are upset. Now, granted, you've had Israelites that have left Israel and become Kemetic, gone on that side. We don't complain because we know the scriptures say you have to endure to the end. So we expect on our side, we're going to lose some. Christ lost one, Judas. Did he not? He lost one. Moses lost some. So we kind of expect that. But it's like y'all lose one and y'all lose your mind, man. This is funny. Let's go.
Yo, I ain't joking. Yo, listen, I'm not joking. For real, I'm fucking hurt by this shit, yo.
Wait. Did y'all hear that? He said he hurt. He laughing, but he's dead. Listen again. Listen again.
Hold on, man. This is not the Sekhmet we know, y'all. Come on, give us your greeting, Queen.
Oh, Saneter, you know what it is. ISUPK, no.
Oh, man.
What's cracking?
Damn. Yo, I ain't joking. Yo, listen, I'm not joking. For real, I'm fucking hurt by this shit, yo. I'm for real. God, are you serious, Queen?
What's up with it, Saneter? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with you?
Oh,
How you feel?
man.
How you feel?
I don't feel good right now.
All right, y'all know one more time. Sorry. Got to do it. That pretty much. All right, let's go.
I love you. You're still my sister, you know? You're still my sister.
How y'all doing? Well,
Oh, man. Well, come on, give us the greeting, man. Let us hear it at least one more time before this gets over.
what you talking about?
The greeting that you give us. Black power, black power, black motherfucking power. Now, what did you just say?
What you mean, what did I just say?
Yeah, what did you just say?
You want me to say it again?
No, I want you to break it down in English. You say Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Barakatah. What did you just say?
No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Oh, well, tell me what you said.
That's what men say. That's what men say.
All right, what you say?
Men say. So I would have to tell you what women say. But do you really want to know, or are you just playing?
No, I really want to know what you said. Say it again.
You want to know, or are you just playing games?
Sister, I'm not playing games. Say it again.
Yahweh. Shamar, Alatam, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah.
Now, what does that mean?
Do you really want to know, or are you just playing games?
I really want to know, and the people that's listening would like to know. What does it mean?
You really like to know?
Yes.
No problem with telling you if you really want to know.
Okay.
I don't want to play games with you if you really want to know. And I think that you should be excited for me. You're not excited,
sister. What does it mean? I see. You know what? You don't even believe that shit.
The Lord watch over you.
Huh? What it mean?
The Lord watch over you. The name of Yahweh Shah, which is Jesus. What else do you want me to say? It says peace, Lord Yahweh, which is Lord or God, watch over you.
And it says Jesus. Now you said Jesus watch over you.
No, I don't know. I'm saying Yahweh Shah. I'm saying Jesus for the layman's term so everybody can know what I'm saying.
Right.
You understand?
So now you believe in Jesus.
Why wouldn't I?
Boy, oh my God. Hold on. Jesus make a now segment. You know Jesus wasn't black or white. You know that don't exist.
Well, see, that's because you don't study. Let me say this, and I'm saying this emphatically, and this goes out to some of you Israelites too. The consensus amongst academia is that Christ existed. Even the ones that don't believe in the Bible, the consensus amongst academia is that Christ was an actual figure. Now, some of those people in academia say the Bible stories are exaggerated. That's another argument. But the consensus now, you have many that have moved away from the position that Christ didn't exist to at least saying he existed, but the stories in the Bible are exaggerated. So you guys are way behind on your studies, way behind. But I've told you this already. Let's keep going.
So now Moses and Aaron and all that stuff is real too?
I mean, why wouldn't they be?
So hold on.
So now let's talk about that real quick. I'm not going to be long. Saneter asked disparagingly, as though he's looking down on the sister. Oh, you mean to tell me Moses and Aaron existed too? Let me explain something to you. Dr. Ben, in one of his books that he wrote in 1973, said that Ramses II fought a war against Moses. That's in one of Dr. Ben's books. When you look at that event that we had in Harlem, the Avengers event between the Israelites and the Kemetic brothers, the brother Shaul went into Dr. Ben's book and showed that Dr. Ben taught that Ramses II fought a war against Moses. So Ramses II was a real guy that fought a war against a guy that was a myth. And that's your master teacher, not mine. That's your master teacher. So you guys are hilarious. Second of all, the argument that you personally use to try to say that Moses and the rest of them didn't exist is because there's no bodies. Let me explain something to you. I've said this to you. I've said it to Jabari, and I'm going to say it again because you guys have not answered the question because you can't answer the question. There were 170 pharaohs of Egypt. 170, give or take. Now, I know they were not all native Egyptian, but there was about 170. They have found less than 30. I'm going to say it again. They have found less than 30 of those pharaohs, and the ones that they have found are in dispute. So if having a body is proof that somebody existed or didn't exist, then the majority of your pharaohs didn't exist either because they've never been found. You have pharaohs who have cartouches on the wall at Abydos that the only thing the historians know is their name. They know nothing else because there's no other evidence that that pharaoh existed. No papyruses, no history. It doesn't tell you when they were born, when they died, when they married, did they have children, what did they do during their reign? Nothing. Just their name on a wall. That's it. I keep telling you, stop using that. Let's go.
So are you telling me now? Hold on, because you did a 360 goddamn degree turn, sister. So you telling me that the sky is going to crack open and men going to come from the sky with chariots and horses?
144,000 Israelites. Yes. So you better come over to the.
God, sister. How the hell? What happened to you?
Why don't you come over to the truth, Saneter? You already an Israelite.
So you just threw the red, black, and green to the side.
You keep saying that. The ancient Egyptians didn't deal with the red, black, and green. That's your shit. You say you are Kemetic. That's what you tell me all the time. I deal with Kemet. The ancient Egyptians did not deal with the red, black, and green. The ancient Egyptians were not Pan-African. They did not love all of Africa. You can't prove that. That's some ancient, that's some modern mumbo jumbo that people that were Pan-African that also embraced Kemet amalgamated and came up with, and now you guys have co-opted the red, black, and green as though that applies to Kemet, and it does not. Let's go.
You know that, right?
Oh man, my aunt, you on record. You know my aunt, man. Oh my God, this shit is mad confusing here, man. It's not funny, sis. That shit is crazy.
What you talking about? I don't understand why you so upset, darling. I thought I was your sister. I'm not your sister no more.
Well, you are more of the Hebrew sister than mine.
Oh, so I'm not.
No, you my sister, but you are more of that, because that come first. That come first in their belief. That come first.
All right, see, that's it, sweetheart. Not you. I'm talking about in the chat, sweetie. You know, ma, tell that disrespectful shit don't fly. Whether I'm an Israelite or not, talk to me nice. You're still Empress Sekhmet. Don't play yourself.
Well, that's gonna change. I'm gonna tell you right now. That name is gonna change.
All that dick talk,
Yeah, y'all be respectful. Y'all be respectful to the sister. But I'm gonna tell you that our Empress Sekhmet is gonna change though. They're gonna take that from you. That's gonna be stripped.
What happened?
That our Empress Sekhmet is gonna be stripped from you.
Yeah. My name, you should come to my name ceremony.
Oh my God, man. I'm definitely coming. Because I want to film this shit. I want to film this shit.
I would love for you to come.
Man, this shit, what the hell? Cesariak a bad motherfucker, boy.
Shout out to Captain Cesariak. Shout out to Captain Cesariak. He said he's a bad motherfucker, man. Yo, you hurt. Hey. All right, let's go. Let's go.
This motherfucker over here stealing members and shit. Captain.
Yo, he said that the brothers stole members. Let's hear that again. That was funny.
My name, you should come to my name ceremony.
Oh my God, man. I'm definitely coming. Because I want to film this shit. I want to film this shit.
I would love for you to come.
Man, this shit, what the hell? Cesariak a bad motherfucker, boy. This motherfucker over here stealing members and shit. Captain.
Say that again.
Captain.
Say that again.
You stealing members and shit, Cap. That ain't right, man.
It's gonna be more coming into the truth. I'm gonna make sure I get it.
But you know what?
Everybody wanna hear the truth.
Hey, you just was really never with us, brother, sister. That's all. And we love you. You really was never really about that life.
Let me say something real, to be really honest, Saneter, to truly be honest with you. I was down for black folks when black folks wasn't down for me. You know what I mean? I was down for black folks so hard that even the only disrespect that I got was from black people. The only disrespect that I got was from black men. You understand? The only time that I got disrespected was from black men, and I stood up for black men, and I fought for black men, and I stood on the front line for black men. I lost my freedom for black men, and the only men that I got disrespected by was black men. Guess what? I don't get disrespected no more by.
Oh.
the brothers in the ISUPK. I get so much respect. I get so much love. I'm so protected. I'm surrounded. I ain't got to worry about that nonsense.
You know what? You know what?
Waving that black and green shit.
Wow. Oh my God. You know what?
I had my
Sekhmet, that was weak as fucking hell. Because black people dog me all the goddamn time. They dog me on YouTube. They dog me all the time. But hold on. I'm never going to drop my red, black, and green because a goddamn Negro, because a goddamn nigga be hating on me. I'm never going to drop the red, black, and green because of some niggas that be hating on me. I get more love than fucking hate. So that's an excuse.
So you know how good my name is in the streets. You know how much work I put in for black folks.
Hey, it is what it is. I got love for you. I'm not mad at you though.
You can't take that from me. You can't take that from me.
Okay.
Nobody can take that from me.
Hey, my sister. All I'm gonna say to you is more power to you, shalom to you, my sister. I ain't gonna hate on you like that. I'm not gonna hate on you. I'm gonna just say, yo, shalom to you, and maybe you'll wake up. You'll wake up. You know, you probably wake up, man. But goddamn, you're going backwards. You're going backwards right now.
I'm going backwards.
Because, sister, I don't have to tell you how you're going backwards. You saying now that Jesus is real. You saying now that the sky is going to crack and men going to come. That's crazy.
It's crazy to me that people would rather talk about ideology and cosmology.
Nah, that's deflecting right now. You're deflecting, sister. Sister, you're deflecting right now. That's a big deflection.
Why you put me feet? Now, when I was waving the red, black, and green, you never cut me off.
Yeah, I ain't gonna never. So you better just get ready to get in the battle. Get ready to get in the battle, cause oh my God, you know I got something coming out dealing with the poison. The poison. Oh, man, damn.
So now he's gonna sick Dr. Ma'at on the sister just because she changed her idea. She's minding her business, doing what she need to do to try to learn, you know what I'm saying, the customs and ways of being the Hebrew Israelite sister. And he gonna sick somebody on her. Instead of him just be like, you know what, go and do what you're gonna do. He gonna sick somebody on her. Why? I don't understand. All right, let's go.
Man, I feel fucked up right now that my sister that was strong. You know? So okay, Captain, you won this round. You won this round, my brother.
Hey, let's
You won this round.
Shout out to Captain Tazariak. Let's hit that again, because this is not about camp. Because I know some brother, this is not about a camp. This is about the nation. This is about the nation. Let's hear that again. 1 second. Let's hear that again. I'm getting notifications from Facebook. Hold on a second. Let's hear that again.
My brother, you got that.
They got a real one.
Damn.
They got a real one.
Okay.
Real one.
Let's go back.
You never cut me off.
Yeah, I ain't gonna never. So you better just get ready to get in the battle. Get ready to get in the battle, because oh my God, you know I got something coming out dealing with the poison. The poison. Man, damn. Oh man, I feel fucked up right now that my sister that was strong. You know? So okay, Captain, you won this round. You won this round, my brother. You won this round, my brother. You got that.
They got a real one.
Damn.
They got a real.
Okay, real one. So it's no more Khalid Muhammad for my sister. So thank you, my sister. Peace and black power to you.
No, but first off, wait a minute. I don't take away anything that anyone has done for the black community.
All right, now watch this. Watch me bust your ass right now. Watch me bust your ass right now. All right, no, hold on a second, man. I'm gonna show the people how I bust your ass, and it's gonna be easy. When Dr. Ma'at get a hold of you. Now listen, will you take Malcolm X? Hold on. Will you take Malcolm X over Jesus anytime, or will you accept Jesus over Malcolm?
I don't know what Jesus you're talking about.
Whichever one you talking about. I'm talking about the one you talking about.
You talking about the Negro guy?
No, I'm talking about the one you talking about.
Let's go back a little bit, family, because I skipped something. I want to show y'all something real quick. Let's go back. Let's go back a little bit real quick.
Right now, you're deflecting, sister. Sister, you're deflecting right now. That's a big deflection.
Why you put me feet? Now, when I was waving the red, black, and green, you never cut me off.
Yeah, I ain't gonna never. So you gotta just get ready to get in the battle. Get ready to get in the battle, cause oh my God, you know I got something coming out dealing with the poison. The poison. Man, damn. Oh man, I feel fucked up right now. That my sister that was strong. You know, so okay, Captain, you won this round. You won this round, my brother. You won this round, my brother. You got that.
They got a real.
Damn.
They got a real.
Okay.
They got a real one.
So it's no more Khalid Muhammad for my sister. So thank you, my sister. Peace.
Let's stop right there. Let's stop right there. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen for a minute because I just want to talk to y'all for a second, just for a second, and we're gonna come right back to it. I ain't gonna be long. I ain't gonna be long and drawn out. I know y'all enjoying watching that. I want to stop the screen for a second. So because she embraced her heritage as being an Israelite, you said no more Khalid Muhammad. So now I'm going to ask you a question. Where do you get that from? Now, granted, I understand that you was working with Khalid Muhammad, you know what I'm saying, when you were younger. But guess what? I've told you this before. I'm going to tell you again. Khalid Muhammad, I met him twice. Okay? I've told you this many times. The first time I met Khalid Muhammad was on 125th Street in front of the State Building on a Saturday when we were coming from camp, because we used to have camp on Fordham Road in the Bronx. And we would take the D train down to 125th Street and walk across 125th, and you have to pass the State Building. And when we would pass the State Building, Khalid would always be out there on a Saturday. Him and a little short brother, you know, brothers have told me later on that was his security guard. I don't know. But he was out there. And when we passed by in our garments, the brother was bigging us up. Like, yo, you brothers look strong. Y'all look powerful. Keep doing what you're doing, blah, 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 whatever. He had absolutely no problem with the Israelites. None. Secondly, Khalid used to come to One West right before he would have debates with so-called Jews. On Friday nights, the second time I met Khalid was on a Friday night at One West. He came and sat down in Yeshaya's class on a Friday night right before he had a debate with a so-called Jew and was taking down scriptures that he was going to use in his debate against the so-called Jews. He came to his brothers. See, the other dude, that's what y'all, I'm not going to say his name, when he had a debate with a so-called Jew, he just went up there on his own. But Khalid was a real dude. He had no problem with the Israelites. He loved the Israelites. That's a part of the story you don't tell. But thank the Most High I was there. I can tell it. I can tell it. He would come to One West before he had his debates, and he would take notes and take scriptures down, and he would use them in his debates against the so-called Jews. Now, you guys know the way the One West camp speak. Everybody knows the way we speak when we're on the street. I'm going to show you a video because you told the sister, no more Khalid. Let me say something, man. I love Khalid Muhammad. A lot of Israelites don't. I do. I love that brother's spirit. I love that speech he gave at Keene College. But this video I'm about to show y'all, this is his greatest work ever. And I want you to listen to what he says in this video also. I'm going to play it right now. Because you said, no more Khalid. All of a sudden, because she's an Israelite, she can't have love for Khalid Muhammad. Well, let's see if that's true. Watch this. This is an interview with Khalid Muhammad. He was on New York One. If you're from New York City, you know about New York One. If you're not from New York City, the video is available here on YouTube. Khalid Muhammad was interviewed by Dominic Carter, which is an Uncle Tom Negro. And Dominic Carter was doing everything in his power to try to confound this dude. And the brother Khalid gave a textbook example of how you deal with the media. If you've never seen this video, whether the sound of my voice, when this video is done, go and watch Khalid Muhammad, Dominic Carter. Watch that interview and you will see the greatness of that brother. But that's neither here nor there. The subject matter right now is, you said because she's Israel, no more Khalid Muhammad. Listen to how Khalid talks and compare it to the One West camps. I'm telling you, he used to come to the classes on Friday nights and take notes. Listen.
Oh, Lord, child, Lord have mercy. Here come the cracker man. He's the one who cracks the whip to keep you in line.
Okay, well, what is, besides the...
And the so-called Jews, I say so-called, not in mockery, Brother Dominic. I'm not playing to any cameras. They are the so-called Jews because we are the true Jews, the true Hebrews, the true and real Israelite, right, has been stolen by them. We are the true ones that fulfill Bible prophecy and scripture.
Did y'all hear that? Did you hear that? I'm going to play it again. He said we. He didn't say they. He said we. We includes himself. He said we are the true Jews. That's what he said. Yes, he was following Islam still, yes. But he acknowledged that we are the true Jews. We're the true Israelites, the people that the Bible is talking about. So how can you then say because someone is an Israelite, they got to give up Khalid? Where did you get that from? Where did you get that from? Let's watch this again.
Oh, Lord, child, Lord have mercy. Here come the cracker man. He's the one who cracks the whip to keep you in line.
Okay, well, what is, besides the...
And the so-called Jews, I say so-called, not in mockery, Brother Dominic. I'm not playing to any cameras. They are the so-called Jews because we are the true Jews, the true Hebrews, the true and real Israelite, right, has been stolen by them. We are the true ones that fulfill Bible prophecy and scripture.
Isn't it a fact?
So that's pretty much a dagger. I don't need to go no further than that. He said, we are the true Jews. So when you tell a sister this, I don't know where you got that from.
In this round, my brother. You won this round, my brother. You got that.
They got a real one.
Damn.
They got a real.
Okay.
A real one.
So it's no more Khalid Muhammad for my sister. So thank you, my sister.
Why not? Khalid said that we're the real Jews. Why not? Let's go.
Sister, peace and black power to you.
No, but first off, wait a minute. I don't take away anything that anyone has done for the black community.
All right, now watch this. Watch me bust your ass right now. Watch me bust your ass right now. All right, no, hold on, Sekhmet. I'm gonna show the people how I bust your ass, and it's gonna be easy. When Dr. I get a hold of you. Now listen, will you take Malcolm X? Hold on. Will you take Malcolm X over Jesus anytime, or will you accept Jesus over Malcolm?
I don't know what Jesus you're talking about.
Whichever one you talking about. I'm talking about the one you talking about.
You talking about the Negro guy?
No, I'm talking about the one you talking about. Do you accept Malcolm X teachings, or do you accept?
I take Yahweh Shah over anybody.
Well, let's stop right there. Saneter, you asked her about Malcolm X's teachings. What exactly were Malcolm X's teachings? Huh? What was his teachings? Malcolm X's teachings were the teachings of his teacher, Elijah Muhammad. Now, early in the video, you said Israelites don't study, we don't read. I don't know why you guys keep saying that. You see what's in my hand right here? Do you see what's in my hand right here? Do you see it? Want me to come closer? Do you see it? Right? Do you see it? You said we don't read. It's funny because for somebody that doesn't read, I got something like this in my hand right here. This is called Malcolm X, The End of White World Supremacy, and it has the transcripts of 4 of his greatest speeches, right? So now you said she had to give up Khalid because she's an Israelite. We showed Khalid said that we're the real Jews. What did Malcolm say? Malcolm said what his teacher taught him. Let's read from this book. This is page 34 of this book, Malcolm X, The End of White World Supremacy. Page 34. This is what it says. It says, for instance, let me start from the beginning and read down. First paragraph. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad bases what he teaches not on a verse, but on the entire book, talking about the Bible. And from beginning to end, he says he can open up the book and prove the Bible agrees with him. And then use the Bible to prove that they are teaching in a church, and then use the Bible to prove that what they are teaching in the churches is wrong. You know that's saying something. You know that that's saying something. For instance, he says that in Genesis, the 15th chapter and the 13th verse, just to give you an example, and he said unto Abraham, know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that's not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. And also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge. And afterwards shall they come out with great substance. Now, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad says that explains his teachings right there, because he teaches that the so-called Negro is the one the Bible is talking about, who spent 400 years and are strangers to the land that's not theirs, and you cannot deny that they are strangers here. So Elijah Muhammad taught that we were the strangers that went into Egypt. That's what he taught. So when you're telling her no more Malcolm X, how could you say that? Because that's not what Malcolm X taught, that we're the Israelites. Going to page 72. Going to page 72, the same book, second paragraph. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us that these same so-called American Negroes are God's long-lost people who are symbolically described in the Bible as the lost sheep or the lost tribes of Israel. See the name of the book? Malcolm X's The End of World White Supremacy. Watch this. I don't know if y'all will be able to see this, right? I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. Yeah, you can read that. Yeah, y'all can see that. Yes, you can. You can absolutely see that. Y'all see that? The Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches. Y'all see that, right? It says that we are the real Israelites. That's what it says in his book. Y'all can see that. This is easy. But I thought you said we don't read. Come on, man. Oh, no. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's finish this out. We've been on long enough. Y'all get the point. We've been on long enough. Let's go.
Get the fuck out of here, Sekhmet. You got to be crazy. So you take your house shot over Khalid too now?
I take Yahweh over anybody.
Oh my God, man, that shit is crazy right there. Peace and black power to you, Empress. Peace, peace, my sister.
Shalom.
Yo, I mean, this laughing shit is crazy, family. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Yeah, I see it, but I still respect my sister, though. I'm not gonna hate on my sister, but she gonna get her ass towed up, though, in this goddamn debate circuit.
She never told you she was doing a debate. That's you. That's you. I never heard her say she was doing a debate.
Because once you know the truth, you can never fall backwards. That's like me becoming a fucking Christian. How could I become a Christian after where I came from, knowing that I come out of Christianity, moving up the ranks, going up the ranks, and then you fall back? Like, man, listen, I wouldn't give a fuck if Beyonce was a goddamn Christian and Beyonce is telling me, baby, if you want to get with me, you got to be what I am. I might be what you are for one motherfucking night, but goddamn it, I'm moving back. I'm not staying here. I'm going back to my shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, family. That's crazy. Crazy right there. Oh man, my aunt and I'm gonna tell you right now, Dr. My aunt and my sister. Oh my God, when they hear this shit.
Oh boy, man. Yeah.
Going back to my shit, you know what I'm saying? Come on, family. That's crazy. Crazy right there. Oh man, my aunt and I'm gonna tell you right now, Dr. My aunt and my sister. Oh my God, when they hear this shit. Yeah, all right, family. So, yo, I mean, I'm going to just say peace and black power and end the show. And I'll be back tomorrow with Dr. Maya, Dr. Ma'at, because this is news. We're going to have to talk about this. This is news. Some of y'all might not like that, but we got to really deal with the psychology and the mindset. No, she's not joking, family. Believe me. Empress Sekhmet is not joking, because she will not disrespect Malcolm or Khalid like that and say, I'm with. No, she wouldn't do that. So she's not.
So now
joking.
you wait. You saying disrespect Malcolm and Khalid as though her embracing her Israelite heritage is disrespect to them, when Khalid said that we're the real Jews and Malcolm said that his teacher Elijah Muhammad teaches that we're the real Israelites. Both of them said that we're the real Israelites. So where's the disrespect? I proved that. They both said that. So where's the disrespect? This is crazy. You guys are just all over the place because you're in your feelings. For one person, I've seen a bunch of people that have left Israel and gone over to that side, and we didn't shed one tear. Now, there have been a bunch of people that left y'all side and came to us, but they're not really well known. She just happens to be well known. That's why y'all upset. But what for? I don't get it.
That's one thing you don't joke about. You don't play games like that. You feel me? You don't play games like that. So, hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But I don't want nobody calling in and being disrespectful to her either. So I want to say that. Let me say that. Don't be disrespectful to her, to my sister. Don't be disrespectful to her. Let her lead her way. Let her do that. Don't be disrespectful. If you want to have a discussion with her, then that's cool. But don't be disrespectful. Don't violate. All right, family?
Call from.
And that's the sister. So I say shout out to the sister, man, for being strong, because it takes a lot of strength, you know, to do what she did, you know. So I'm gonna tell y'all the same thing I said when Kendrick Lamar came out and said he was Israel. I'm like, you know, you got to give people time to acclimate to this way of life. You know, don't expect them to come in and be perfect, because some of us have been in this way of life for a long time and we're not perfect, okay? And when the brother came in and he was, you know what I'm saying, he made some statements, which was a real big step for somebody in his position to take a, you know, to take a public stance about being an Israelite. Some Israelites jumped on the man, expecting him to be perfect from the gate. And that's not the way it works, because that nobody expected that from you. It's the same thing with the sister. Like, we cannot expect for her to come in and just be perfect. If anything, we got to support the sister. Israel should support her. And I'm seeing even division on the comment boards. Oh, because she's with ISUPK, because she's with One West Camps, this, that, and the third. Support the sister because she knows she Israel, man. Support her because she knows that she's Israel. She has my 100% support. That's why I'm doing this video. They can't get at her without me getting at them. They got questions for her. I got questions for them. Straight up and down. That's the way it goes. Because you guys like to ask a lot of questions, but you guys have no answers for the questions that we're asking you. I'm asking you to explain to me, why is it I see pharaohs on the wall of Abydos that we don't know nothing about them? There's no proof that they even existed outside of their name being on the goddamn wall. You have no other evidence. Why don't you talk about that? Since you're always talking about this, there's no body for this, there's no body for Moses, there's no body for Jeremiah. Why don't y'all talk about that? Let us support the sister in her transition. Okay, let's be positive. It's not about what camp she's with. It's about her being a part of this nation. Because at the end of the day, when the Most High returns and sets Israel up, it's not going to be camps. We're going to be a nation. All right? So I just wanted to share that with you, brothers and sisters, man. Thank y'all for coming. I'm not going to be too much longer. I thought it was funny, though. I was watching this while I was at work, and I was laughing to myself. This was funny to me, seriously, because one person changes their ideology, and they're going crazy. Now they're going to have a whole live stream on it. They want to have a debate on it. All this other stuff, man. Just let the sister live. She don't want to deal with Kemet right now. Let her live. That's it. So before I go, let me just see what's going on the comment boards with the brothers and sisters. She don't want to deal with Kemet right now. Let her live. That's it. Okay. So before I go, let me just see what's going on. Right. Dwayne Yosef, shout out to you. Shamzilla Sub-Zero, shout out to you. Tamika Yevra, shout out to you. Also, what's the name of the comedian that's an Israelite too? I believe it's Brandon Jackson. He's an Israelite too. And some of y'all, when he came into the knowledge, some of y'all was getting at him too, as well. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I was having a talk with Brother Divine Prospect. There's a lot of people that are Israelites that are in the public eye that a lot of you don't know. And sometimes I think it's better that you don't know, Because when somebody comes, if they're not a part of your camp or they don't think exactly like you, and you're ready to tear them down before they even have a chance to really even fully embrace this heritage. There's a lot of people that know that they're Israel that would like to come out, and I know this for a fact too, because I get reached out to by certain people, but because of the divisions in the community and some of our brothers, being real negative, they're not going to ever really come out and come forward and say that they're Israel publicly. You see what I'm saying? That sister did a brave thing by coming out and saying she's Israel. And you see the scrutiny that she's going to be under because they're going to attack her every chance that they get. You see what I'm saying? But I know that, my brother Captain Cesariak and the rest of the brothers over there, man, they're going to support and protect the sister and not put her in a position where these people can just constantly attack her or her character or whatever it is that they would like to do. You see what I'm saying? I thought it was funny, y'all. They're upset about that. And they're going to be upset more because there's going to be more people that's going to wake up out of that Kemetic thing. I believe that there's more people that would like to come out of it, and she might actually make them finally have the balls, the courage, the guts to come out of that thing. You know what I'm saying? So with that, pretty much, I'm going to say peace and shalom to the family. I'm not going to prolong this anymore. Thank y'all for joining me. Most High bless everybody, that's on the comment boards. I appreciate y'all for supporting Maccabeestv. Also, real quick, I'm going to put the link in the chat right now. Some of you, I have almost 10,000 subscribers on Maccabeestv. There's a backup channel called Maccabeestv 2, and it's important because YouTube has been giving me, YouTube has been, doing the YouTube thing with this channel, giving problems, right? So if anything ever happens with this channel, Maccabeestv 2 is the backup channel for this channel. So I'm going to put the link in the comment boards right now. And I want you brothers and sisters to go over to that channel and subscribe. There's videos over there that I did not put on this channel that you've never seen. All right. So make sure that you go over there and you subscribe to Maccabeestv 2 as well. Just to stay in the loop, family. You dig? All right. All right. So with that being said, so there it is in the chat. I'm going to put it a couple of times, man. Make sure that y'all go and subscribe to Maccabeestv 2. Check out that new video. I put up a new video yesterday. It's called Twin Sisters to Twin Brothers. You had two twin sisters that woke up one day and decided they wanted to be twin brothers. So I did a whole commentary on that. It's crazy, y'all. This is a crazy world we live in. All right. With that, I say peace, shalom to the nation of Israel. And I'll see y'all again real soon. Most High will. Shalom.